The California-born right-hander is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. To Nolan Ryan, mid to upper 90s fastball, great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Popped him up. Zimmerman will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious. That are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's a .346 batter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Standing in, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Ready on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Harper stands at second with 2 gone. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Curveball taken a little high. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now is Adam Eaton. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he will take strike 1 on the fastball. Fastball here, no balls and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. This is line to left. Dickerson is there and he makes the catch for the out. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Juan Soto to the plate now. His past line against Aaron Nola. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Gene Segura standing in. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Got Henry.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Suzuki is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Strasburg takes home the win. Aaron Nola was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddened with the loss.
The final line
so
score
that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark the road. Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
In is Jorge Soler. Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. The 0-2, and strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 left for Kansas City. It's the Royals 0. Twins coming to bat. Lots more to come. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's the 1-0. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Popped up. Dozier in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Now a chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. And the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. In now, Eddie Rosario. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that two-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that two-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. His first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, number 2. That's popped up. Dozier in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Pops this one up. Number 2 into shallow center, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he got him.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 2 for 4. No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ryan O'Hearn is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And that's in there for strike 1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Royals strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, Mitch Garver.
Leading
Career
up
numbers
for the
against
Twins,
Danny Duffy. He's 0 for
the
9.
catcher, Mitch Garver.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
The center fielder.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on by Broxton, and this is sent to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading up for Kansas City, the shortstop.
Hit in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now that's popped up. Gonzalez has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Minnesota Twins scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Jose Barrios is the winning pitcher of Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
First pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Third base, number 2, Yangi.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Zero, this is just what your batting order.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Pham over at second. Choi at first. 2 out in the inning. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading off
bottom half of the
for
first.
Red Sox,
First
the right
pitch
fielder,
on its way.
Mookie.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Previous history with Blake Snell. Comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Hit out towards second. To his right, low. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out to left. Pham ranging back. And it bangs off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line to the right side. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
J.D. Martinez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Previous history with Blake Snell, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Snell is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers. I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Batting 6.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Steve Pearce, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Devers, the runner at third. Bogaerts at second. Martinez on at first with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hard on the ground towards short. Adames scoops it up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So here is Avisail Garcia. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 3 for 6. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this will be fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Willie Adames is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Number 8.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away. In now, Christian Vasquez. Previous history with Blake Snell, batting at an even 400. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Striding in for Boston, number 23. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Vasquez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the sub. First pitch on its way.
The center field.
In there, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Behind 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Still 1-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Tommy Pham.
Ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Bradley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now batting, Rafael Devers. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
Look, hit high and deep out to left center field. Pham racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hard on the ground toward short. Adames picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So striding in, J.D. Martinez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they're held. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the first baseman.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup that second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Count even now at 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. One left for Tampa. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Andrew.
Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
0-1 the count. Benintendi on at first, nobody out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. High and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4. Digging in now, number 23. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. And it's 1-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there.
Now
and the winning run stays
fielder,
anchored at third with 2 gone now. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Going to be an finesse arm next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. In past meetings with Tanaka, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
And that's just past the grasp of Cano in the center, a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 4 for 11. A ball and 2 strikes now. Judge, base runner at first with one out. Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in. Here's your one to Cespedes. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Luke Voigt is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A runner at second. Nobody out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed.
Davis.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Torres. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Torres.
Line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has 9 base hits in 27 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. High and deep to right center. Conforto ranging back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside out this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. is looked at for ball number 2. Torres at third. Stanton stands at second. No outs. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McNeil looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
Line drive to center field. Conforto is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 3 for 15. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, McNeil. 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 3 runs already home here. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Urshela ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as they move on top 4-0. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the... Leading off the inning, Brandon Nimmo, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff McNeil. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-0 the score tonight. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan Betances pitches well enough to get the W. Jacob deGrom only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss.